What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew gives his prediction on Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois, and he states that Daniel Dubois can test AJ. He says, Daniel may not think that I like him, but I think he's a lovely fighter. He's improved tremendously. Don Charles, I give him all the credit in the world with improving Daniel Dubois, but Anthony Joshua does everything better. Okay, better athlete, better boxer all around. But I will be surprised if he makes it past 3 rounds. Okay, but if he does get past 3 rounds, I think Daniel Dubois can test Anthony Joshua. And let me counterpunch. First off, Tony Bellew hardly ever goes against Anthony Joshua unless it's, someone like Usyk, someone top tier. But based on the testing part, I think Daniel Dubois will come in, and I think he will come in with something to prove. I think, the Jarrell Miller fight was good. It was a surprise. And the Filip Hrgovic fight was a really big surprise because people thought that Filip Hrgovic was going to do a number on Daniel Dubois. And Filip Hrgovic hit him like we thought he was going to get hit because Daniel's easy to hit. But Daniel was able to take those shots and keep coming. And he took Filip's shots. Excuse me. But Filip didn't really take his shots. Okay, so, and he showed him, hey, who's the toughest man or who's the baddest man in the ring that night. That's what Daniel showed us. Okay, now, Daniel, I think he's going to be more amped up for this fight. He needs to learn some defense, but if he does, he will come out better at protecting himself. I look at this fight kind of like Oscar De La Hoya versus Arturo Gatti, pretty much. These are just heavyweights, in far as talent-wise. But Daniel Dubois does throw powerful, aggressive combinations. Make no mistake about it. We've seen that in the Joe Joyce fight. We've seen that those first 12 fights where he stopped those guys. Some of them, I think, were prematurely, but he still knows how to close. So if Daniel Dubois does hurt Anthony Joshua, he's going to try his best to knock out Anthony Joshua. That's why he's in there. I don't see him trying to win a boxing match anyhow. Right, I think Daniel Dubois comes in and wants a KO, and I think he's trying to aim to be the first one to ever officially stop Anthony Joshua. Okay, so Tony Bellew has a point. I think if by 3 rounds, if Daniel Dubois can take AJ shots by 3 rounds, he's going to be there for some more rounds. And in those rounds, we'll see what Daniel does himself offensively, okay? I think his problem should be defensively, but I know that Daniel Dubois is an offensive fighter, okay? So, like Adam Kalnacki, offense is defense until he gets hit, and then there is no defense or lack of defense, right? So, I do agree with Tony Bellew on that issue. I think, Daniel Dubois can possibly upset, but give Anthony Joshua a test. Sorry, a call just threw me off. But you guys tell me what you think of Tony Bellew predicting that Daniel Dubois can test Anthony Joshua if he gets past round 3. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!